101X on Chillville, getting things going with PWEI, Pop Elite itself, Babylon, to commence the show this morning. Chillville's downbeat electronic, smart pop, and acoustic. We do it Sunday mornings from 9 until noon. You got Radar, got our producer Full Monty in this morning again. Coming up, we'll hear from the Crystal Method. We've got Morphine on the way. Room for your request as well at 836-KROX. What's your version? It's Groove Armada now on Chillville, 101X.
Chillville on 101X.
My name is Ray Seggern. I host the Chillville radio show, which is heard Sunday mornings from 9 to noon on 101X in Austin, Texas. I just love that Austin encourages and rewards creative people. There really is a fantastic creative class here, whether it's musicians, filmmakers, novelists, artists. There aren't a whole lot of cities in the country the size of Austin that have that special mix of big city vibe, but also still feels like home. I guess when I was in junior high school, there was a DJ on the top 40 station, KHFI. Here in Austin, his name was Nick Coster. He did the night show. He had the deep pipes, Nick Coster, and so I would listen to his show every night. I actually unearthed a mixtape that I made when I was young that has Devo's "Whip It" going into "On the Road Again" by Willie Nelson, which was a demo, which was a little mixtape that I used to make. I used to have my little tape recorder, and I would listen to the top 5 countdown, and I would record the songs, and that's how I got my music to listen to. Well, obviously things have changed a lot. There are certainly other options out there in terms of the iPod and the internet, and I think that one of the ways that radio continues to reinvent itself, it's certainly a theme I think you could say that radio is constantly reinventing itself, is to embrace the podcast, to embrace the free MP3 download on your website, to embrace the website and the blog for that matter. I think smart broadcasters have figured out that the way to remain relevant long term, and I believe radio will remain relevant far longer than some of the skeptics believe. I don't think that it's imminent that we're going to be turning our broadcast towers into cell phone towers anytime soon. The way to embrace that and remain relevant is to laterally integrate those new components into the stationality. What the station stands for is not just what goes out over the airwaves anymore, but also the connection that you can make with listeners through the web and through podcasts. It really is about making some kind of connection with the audience, and now more than ever, email and MySpace allow you to justify that and to tangibly interact with listeners in so many more ways than you could when I was getting started. I've made my way around the barnyard pretty well. I was music director for a lot of years, promotions director, marketing director. I actually spent a short amount of time selling. I've done every day part imaginable to man, from morning show to overnights. Assistant program director, interim program director. So yeah, I've worn a lot of different hats. And somewhere along the way, radio really got in my blood, so that at this stage of my life, where I've gotten out of radio 3 times now, and really have no intention of feeding my family by being an employee of a radio station anymore, it is still something that I enjoy doing a lot. And at this stage of my life, to be able to have this cool show on Sunday morning that not only gets really, really good ratings, but also gives me an opportunity to be part of the community, to engage in conversations with interesting guests, and to profile music that ordinarily doesn't get a lot of rotation and a lot of exposure on the radio is cool. So I really couldn't ask for anything more at this stage of the game. And hopefully, if I can make it another 39 years, that I'll maybe have like a walker and, dentures and maybe a pee bag attached, and I'll just roll myself in here and still be playing Shins records on Sunday morning.